Okay, good day viewers. We welcome you to FBN TV. My name is Lord Kwame Capital, known as Klique, and I'm broadcasting live from FBN TV from Asakbuche hometown. And I'm here today, and we are going to talk about our legendary Biography. Okay, so please, today on our biography show, we have our legend here that we are going to talk about. And the name of our legend we are going to talk about is Biography. And I would like you to join with me so we briefly talk about our legend Biography. For I think most of us know and have heard a lot about our legend Biography, that he is the godfather and the pioneer of hip life. And to we, most of us, as we already know, that he brought hip life to Ghana. That is what some of us know. But I guess most of us also doesn't know. So today I would like you to join me here live from FBN Studio from Asakbuche, so we could learn a lot, or we could, let me say, learn a bit or talk about our legendary Reggie Rapstone. So I would like you to join me as I talk, or as I say. Reggie Rapstone is a renowned Ghanaian rapper and an entrepreneur and a producer, widely regarded as the pioneer of hip life. When we say pioneer of hip life, it means the originator. Pioneer means originator, someone who started something for others to follow. That is what we say pioneer. So Reggie Rapstone is known as a pioneer of hip life. So that means Reggie Rapstone is the originator of hip life in Ghana. And it doesn't end there. Him being the originator, again, he becomes the gene that fuses traditional Akan music with hip hop. And he is known as an English name, he's known by the English name Reginald Yao Asante Osei. And he was born on April 11th, 1964 in the United Kingdom, and was raised in Ghana and lived in Ghana and in Accra. For this, we've come to know that Reggie Rapstone was born in UK, and he was bred in Ghana and lived in Kumasi and in Accra. That is what we know about him. So we will go down and enter into his life career. We are going to talk about how he started his music, the kind of music he does, how influential he has become in the hip life sector in Ghana, and what he has brought or added to hip life. That today, some claim they are the pioneers of hip life, but forgetting that Reggie Rapstone is the pioneer of hip life. So I would like us to go down a little bit to know more or to talk about his life and career. And this is how it goes. Reggie Rapstone's music career began in the early 1980s as a dancer, earning him the nickname Papa Jerry. He later joined the UK-based rap pleased group known as the Parables, the Linguists, and the Zealans before returning to Ghana in the 1994 to pioneer the hip life movement. So with this, we've come across to know that Reggie Rapstone started his music career from UK in the United Kingdom, which he later came down to Ghana to continue and to pursue the hip life movement, which today in Ghana here, when we talk about hip life is classified as one of the categories in music that which brings joy. As we all know, hip life music is one of the music that brings joy. It speaks about integrity. It speaks about maturity. It speaks about culture. It speaks about how a country or a society dress or think or live about. So when we talk of hip life, it's just like a lifestyle or a life living of a small or a particular group of people. That is, to me, that is what I understand by hip life. And I think with this, we all Ghanaians should applaud our godfather, Reggie Rapstone, for bringing hip life straight from UK to Ghana onto us. Again, we know that Reggie Rapstone has so many achievements, and he has made so many achievements. And I would like us to divert into some of the achievements that he has brought or made into the country Ghana. So we go, Reggie Rapstone's unique lifestyle blends up hip hop beats with authentic path, with production and true African dialect, especially in the Asante Tree. He has released several successful albums, including Maka Maka, which was made in 1997. Okay, so this is one of the music. So this is one of the music album I would like us to divert into of our godfather Reggie Rapstone, because I remembered when this album came out, I was very young, and there's this one particular song on this album that gets everyone dancing and everyone singing, and this song goes to Chogwe. I hope most of us know more about this song and has heard more about this song. And to those of us who haven't heard or who doesn't know more about this song, before I talk much about this song, I would like my producer to play this song for us all to listen, so that when I'm speaking more or talking more about this song, your mind will cast back and remember in those days how we all used to.
For those that didn't hear the rapper first, we gon' bring it back again. Now check it. What is something so I Check it out for the hip life. It goes on and on for the hip life. Check it out for the hip life. It goes on and on.
Song which I'm talking about. And I hope most of us have remembered his or his childhood when this song came about and how jamming this song has been since until now. And it doesn't end there. He added another album in the year 1990, which is Menameka. And again, in the year 2000, he added another album, Meka. Wow, that's so nice. And in the year 2004, he added another album which named The Last Show. Next week, we'll divert into that because there's one song on this album I would like us to talk about. And due to time, I'm sure next week we'll talk about that. And the last album he dropped in the year 2010 was the name, I think this is his name, but he did it in a such a way that you wouldn't even know it is his name, but it is his name. The name of the album is Registration, which maybe you might think is a normal registration, which we all know outside there, but that is not that type or that kind of registration. This is registration as in the name Reggie, being a registrator or an originator of something. So I guess this album makes him who he is today. And I guess with this album, we all are going to know how great and how impactful Reggie Rockstone has been to the music industry in Ghana here. And it doesn't end there. I would like to add more about him because of you or those due to those that doesn't know much about him. I will continue with this. He has won so many awards, including the Cora Award, which is the best African video in the year 2004. Reggie Rockstone has also collaborated with international artists like Biniman, Wycliffe Jean, and Idris Elba. That's so great. And I hope with Biniman and with Wycliffe Jean and these artists that I've mentioned will let us know that our own Godfather, which is known as the grandfather of hip life, isn't just a normal or a mere originator as we all think or as we all know, but he is the originator and the godfather of hip life. So I guess or I think we all should give him such respect to those of we hip life artists that are coming up that we think we are able to create our own punchlines and with our own kind of one or two beats, think we are on top. I guess we should learn more from our godfather, Reggie Rackstone, because this man really has a lot for Ghanaians, and I think he still does. If time will permit, then I'm sure he will give us more. And again, I would like to end this, let me say, end this, because there's more to talk about Reggie Rackstone that I would love, I wish much of you will have time to listen to me. Okay, so I will talk about his marriage lifestyle as an artist. Reggie Rackstone is married to Dr. Zilan Liman, the daughter of Ghana's third president, Dr. Hila Liman, and they had 3 children together. He also had a daughter from a previous relationship. As we all know, apart from music, Reggie Rackstone owns a food distribution business and a popular lounge called The Office in Accra. Yeah. So with this, I personally confess his food distribution business. Yeah, the rocks watching because I personally have tasted the one in Ajingano. It tastes very good. And this man, I bet you this man is really doing great for Ghana. Aside the music industry, he has business, and I think he is the brand ambassador of his father's Gucci Gucci fashion brand. That is also nice. And again, he has imparted the Ghana music with a lot artists he has putting up on the board yet. And again, I will end this with him being one and part of VVIP's great victory in the awards that they received in the year 2016 as the best artist of the year. And again, Reggie Rackstone has been an inspiration to the hip life industry as a musician in Ghana. There's more to add up, but I would like us to go for a commercial break. And then when we are back, I will add the rest for you. Thank you. Who hype me? Who hype me?
FBN TV. Watch, learn, grow. FBN TV. Watch, learn, grow. FBN TV. Watch, learn, grow. FBN TV. Watch, learn, grow.
Thank you, viewers, for holding on for me to come back from my break. And with me here, with me here, I have a special guest with me here, and I would like to introduce you to my special guest here. But pardon me, or let me say, sorry me for me not in, introducing him earlier on. But I have here with me my special guest, Jarfire. He goes by the name Jarfire. And I would love us all to welcome him here live in our studio in the okay. So we have here with me my special guest, Jarfire. And today I would like us to talk more or to know more about our guest Jarfire. So from here, welcome to our guest Jarfire.
Everything can cool.
Okay. So Jarfire,
Yeah.
you are welcome to FBN Studio.
Yes, yes.
And before I divert into any talking with you,
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you.
Oh,
Yes,
bless you.
yes, I've heard a lot about you. And I hope today you coming here, you are going to educate us or you are going to add to us the lifestyle or some ethics of music that some of us don't know. Because I learned most of the upcoming artists have their own way of projecting themselves to the top.
Mhm.
And from that stage, most people don't know. All what we know is he's a star, he's a star, he's a star, he's a star. But from the beginning, most of us don't know.
True, that's true.
So I would like us, or I would like you to let us know. I'm starting with that. There's a lot,
Yes.
but I'm starting with this. I would like you to let us know how you came about. What is music? How did you come about with music? What inspired you? Because there are a lot of work in this world to do. So why did you do music, or why did you choose music?
Uh, Permit me to say music chose me.
Okay.
So, as you know, the name is Darkfire, and it all has to do with, like, I feel me even having the confidence to name myself Darkfire, that confidence came from music itself. And music has been my only language. It has been the only way I've, like, expressed myself, and it has also been like a therapy session. Like, it's basically my therapy session too. Like, music is the way I clear my head, and so to me, music is life, basically.
So again, I want to know. You just said music is life. That is something that chose you.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So I want to know. Are you because music chose you? So are you doing it because of the money,
Mm.
or because of the fame,
Mhm.
or because this my brother is a musician, so
Yeah.
I also want to be a musician? Is that how it is, or it is something that has been gifted to you?
Yes, just like I said, it chose me. It was gifted to me. I think there was a phase in my life where I was just doing music because I wanted to, like, make the money, I wanted to, like, drive the fast cars, you know. But that phase has passed. It didn't work out. So now I can't even, like, now I can't even lie to myself. Now I'm basically doing music because it's the only thing I can do. I found out that it's one of the ways I can be of use to humanity, be of help to humanity too. So it's more than the money and the fame now. Yeah.
So you just said at first you were looking up to the cars,
Yes, man.
the money, and
tell
the
you.
whole living of a musician or an
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
But now that is not a fact.
That's-
So are you trying to tell me that now are you not expecting a car, as in you coming up and hoping to become an artist or a superstar in future? Are you not looking up to the cars, the house, the fame, the dresses, the chain? You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I understand.
Are you not looking up to them?
Well, I think I've been able to, like, hack it. Like, I've been able to, like, find my way around it because as much as I look up to, like, I look up to get those things, the cars and everything, I've also been able to, like, get myself to a point as an artist where it's inevitable because of how quality my thing is, because of how much I've invested in the whole art and the art itself. It's inevitable. Money and cars will come. So that's why that's not my priority, but definitely. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I want to be a love woman.
All right. So as you've all heard, so Fire says, though he is not looking up to those things, but he is expecting them. Because as it says, that the workman deserves his wages.
Yes.
So as long as you are working to make that name or to make that success, definitely you need that car.
Sure, man.
Sure. So good viewers, as you've all heard. So we'll continue. Fire.
Yeah.
There are some kind of questions, or let me say there are questions that I personally want to know, which my viewers also want to know. And first of all, do you mind if I ask of your age?
Oh, sure. No, I don't mind.
Okay, so would you like to tell us how old are you now?
I'm 29 years young.
29 years. So which year did you start music?
Officially, I started like 2017, but I started music in 2009.
2009. So can you tell us, so now you are 29 years, so can you tell us the specific year? Let's say I was 6 years when I started music, or I was 9 years when I started music, so we can calculate to know the years you've been in the field.
Yeah, exactly. I recorded my first song 2009.
2009.
Yeah.
Wow. So at what age were you in 2009?
So 2009 I should be I think maybe 17, 16.
17, 16,
something like that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. 17, 16. Wow, that's great. Okay. So when we say 7, now you are 29 years. So 17, 29, that's I think 8 to 9 years now.
Is it?
Or more than this.
Man, this calculation of the things. I mean, that's not being music.
We'll do that after the Sure. All right.
Yeah.
So, Fire.
Yeah.
Let's go straight to the question of the day.
Yes.
All right. So, my first question for you is, what is your artist name, and how did you come up with it?
Well, the name is Fire, exclamation mark instead of an I. When you spell it.
Okay.
Well, it was divinely given to me. I'm not gonna lie. I used to go by the name Blender, and at the time, I told you that there was a time where I wanted the cars, the money, and every other thing.
Yes,
Understand? So I used to go by Blender at that time. So when it was time to like switch to the higher calling, when it was time to like do music, it had to now change from Blender to Fire, because now there's a fire, there's a certain fire to anything I do. You can see now.
Wow. That's so great.
Yes,
I like the blend from
Blend to Fire, man.
It makes sense though.
Yeah.
Qualifies sense. From blessed to fire, that tells you how vibrant and how active you are now. Okay.
Yeah.
So to my lovely viewers, as you've all heard, Fire says that the name came from a divine, not by himself, as you've all heard, from Bless to Fire. That tells you how vibrant and how powerful and how active he is now, as you can all see. Okay, so Fire, again, I want to ask you, in what year did you decide to pursue your music passion?
Like I said, 2009.
2009?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just feel like that.
Wow.
It could be 7, no, bro.
But yeah, effectively 2009.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, basically I freestyle a lot back then. I just walk around singing, and so a cousin of mine was like, oh, I have a friend that makes music like that. He produces music, and we go there and so that's how it all started.
Okay, wow. That's so great. Yeah. That's so great to hear. Okay, so again, I would like to ask you again. Sorry, pardon my manners.
No,
I've been too much over you. All right. So the third question goes, what kind of music do you do?
Reggae dancer.
Reggae dancer. Wow. Wow. And who inspires you about this reggae dancer you are doing?
Well, lots of people they are still inspiring me, from Bob Marley, Lucky Dube, Burna Boy, Shatta Wale, Stone Boy.
Wow.
Like, if you've done well in dancehall, like if you're a dancer artist and you've done well for yourself, you inspire me. Wow. Especially if you're from Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so great. Yeah. So when it comes to any dancehall artist doing well, he motivates or inspires you. And I guess my favorite artist is Pat, because my favorite Popcorn.
Oh my God!
Unruly prospect. Yeah,
come on. Yeah.
He's my favorite when it comes to dancehall.
Yeah, Popcorn is a Cranium too.
Yeah, Cranium. Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow. So, my viewers, as you can all hear, he said anybody that does well or does well in dancehall inspires him. And I love the way he's being honest and being realistic here. He's not being saying he's inspires me or this inspires me, and at the end it will be like, okay, you've chosen this over this, so that means no, no, no. Anyone that does well, so if you believe in yourself as a dance artist that you are doing well, then you should know someone here named Jar Fire is looking up to you and is watching your footsteps. So you better lay your steps very well for him to follow. So that in the next 5 years, the way we are hyping you, we'll be able to also hype him.
Very nice.
Jar Fire, am I right?
Oh, sure. That's anything.
Okay. Can you proceed?
Yes, man.
Okay. So my next question is, who is the biggest artist that inspires you and why? The first question was who. The second is who and why.
So presently, it's Klique.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I knew that would be funny, but
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like
So tell us why.
because I got to Ghana and I got to hear about King Paluta's story, how he has been relevant since like 2000 and whatever,
That's true.
and he kept on going. That alone made me just, it inspired me to like know that he had the possibility to blow a long time ago, and it didn't happen. Trust me, it's very painful when you are nearly blowing and it doesn't happen, and it takes time again. It takes a lot of strength to like keep going, and so yes, that's like King Paluta is doing.
What you said just confirms what I've also learned about him, that he never gives, like he didn't give that. So the spirit of perseverance has made him who he is. He has been in the game for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even know. I got to find out this year.
Wow. Yeah, for me, I know he has been in the game for a very long time, but
that's why I said nah. So that's why it inspired me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's why he inspires you, and that is why you chose him. That's so great. So King Paluta, my greetings to you. Jar Fire says you inspire him the book. So I hope such inspiration, you have artists under you. I wish you could just link Jar Fire up and just give him some record label that he will also, because he's here promoting. So I'll be glad if you also promoting somewhere. Then we all come together as one family to promote the industry. All right. So Jar Fire, we continue. Again, who is your favorite top 3 artists in Ghana, and why do you admire these people?
Okay.
Yep. So there are 3.
Yes, there's going to be a little bit of issue. What? But okay, Chatawale, Kipaluta, and Efia.
So let's start with King Paluta. You started that. Just go again. Yes.
Okay, yeah, King Paluta, same. Perseverance and everything.
Right. So I'll end with Chatawale. So let's go to Efia.
Efia is a baby girl, come on. Efia is a baby girl, and every handsome guy like me, you understand?
I get it. Yeah, I see that. That's true. Efia is nice, though. Yes. Me myself personally too. I like.
You understand, man? You understand, man?
She got that right.
Yeah. That's
Jar Fire for you here in the studio, live from FBN studio from Ashali Buche. And I'm Lord Kwame Akoto, known as J Klique. And don't worry, I'll come back to you. Still, I'm on Jar Fire.
Okay.
Jar Fire, my next question for you. What are some of the struggles that you have faced as an upcoming artist, and how do you overcome these challenges?
For myself, it's basically, I would say lack of resources, one. Then I would say the inability to find trustworthy people to work with. You understand? Because if you can't do it on your own, no matter how much you are, you understand? So one thing upcoming artists like me, I think, will suffer is the lack of information. And when you don't have enough information, you can't really be effective in your movement. And so it even gives a lot of people the avenue to take advantage of you. And so that's basically what I've suffered mostly. Apart from the lack of resources, basically finding genuine people who believe in my dream and would like to like build with me. You understand? So that's basically it.
Most basically, that's all. Yeah. So I want to ask, so do you have any sponsor?
God is my sponsor.
God is your sponsor. Wow, I like your confidence. Yeah. So that means you don't have any manager.
Nobody.
You are not under any record label.
Nobody.
You are your own boss.
I am my own stylist, my own, my own manager, my own publicist.
Wow.
But yeah, it's not like I want to do it by myself.
I get it. Yeah.
But like, I'm just hoping that
Yeah.
soon I will
Soon,
find
sure.
the perfect people. Not perfect, but at least I'll find the right people to,
Wow.
deal
Wow.
with.
Wow.
But till then, we move.
So you produce your own beats.
Oh no.
You have a producer.
You leave that production
Wow.
part.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have a studio. You do your recording.
Yes, I do have a studio that I do recordings here.
Even if you don't have FBN TV, we do have a recording studio.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
So you can start warming up.
Come on,
style.
FBN TV, please.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Let me come and spending my time.
Sure. You can come and warm up your style here as one team. We are all together.
No problem at all.
We are all together.
I really appreciate it. I'm coming
So, viewers, we've all heard your story is very touching, especially due to the struggle what you just said.
Yeah.
And I hope from today someone will come your way.
Amen.
Yeah. I trust the Lord. Someone will surely come your way.
I believe
You'll be surprised from here, stepping out from the focus of FBN. You'll be surprised. Someone will just meet you like, I saw your video today. I saw you live on FBN. Papa, I want to spoke. You'll be surprised.
Yes.
Sure.
If you're that person, you're waiting for the outside.
Sharp. Okay, so Jafire.
Yes.
I like your vibe.
By the grace of God.
Sure. So we are still continuing.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question for you is, can you walk us through your music process? How do you walk through your music process? Sorry.
Yeah.
And how do you get your music done?
Okay. So the process basically, the beginning depends on, apart from if you're going to write the song before you go to the studio. But nowadays, I don't have the opportunity to write songs before I go to the studio because I believe and I rely more on how I feel at the moment I'm trying to make the song, because that's where the authentic vibe is. If you're trying to craft it before you go to the studio, nowadays for me, I don't know about that. It loses that feel. That originality is no longer there. So it's basically more like freestyles for me nowadays. Then I clean up the freestyles, I just put words to it. Yeah. And so that's how the songs are made. And just like now, from my life story, from things that I've experienced, that I've seen other people experience. So it wasn't longer about just trying to make a song that makes people dance to the club. Now, even if I want you to dance to the club now, it will be from a scenario I've seen before, real time. So yeah, that's how it is.
Wow. So that's so great. So I think this goes to our upcoming artists, that they should learn something from what you just said. That they shouldn't give content or sing because they've heard some trending words or rhyme lyrics going somewhere, but they should bring out the music through the inspiration, the experience, and what they feel within them.
Exactly, that's exactly.
So, Jafire, we thank you today for giving us much more insights about music. Okay, so Jafire, it doesn't end there. I have more for you. My next question is music the only thing you do for a living, or you have other passions?
If music is the most foremost thing I do, like it's at the forefront. So I tend to, for me, creativity is basically my work. That's what I do. Like I'm a creative, so I make music, I shoot videos, I edit videos. I could basically score a movie for you. Like anything that has to do with you imagining things and bringing your imagination to life. I basically do it. So music isn't the only thing I do, and it isn't the only talent I have. It's just what I know would interest people more at first. So I use that to like draw people out.
So, as you just said, I learned you have a new song out on board.
Yes.
As you just said now,
Yeah.
and for our viewers to know what we are doing here isn't a joke. I would like my producer to put on board your song for them to listen to your style, your vibe, and how you flow. So if anything else, someone wants to support or to give you away, he or she can do that. So producer, I would like you to put on board Jafire.
Let me fly at the kite.
Ja guy. Wow.
I go, you see me in the street. Where the money day, we dey navigate. Man, a real star, yeah, me not fake things. I saw we dey blessed with abilities. Some got food and them can't eat. We got food and we can't eat. Some men come once still my meat. Jack keep me when me wrestle with them. Liquor star, man, a liquor star, nah. Liquor star, just a liquor star, one. But Jack guide me, Jack guide me, Jack guide me. Make Jack guide me, Jack guide me, Jack guide me. But Jack guide me, Jack guide me, Jack guide me. Make Jack guide me, Jack guide me, Jack guide me. Every step I took would have been the end. But Jack guide, cause him know the end. Would have been in a casket in a C-suite, but me not free, coming no Jaga. Mommy pray from a distance, in an instance, me I know say them can't find me. So why I say every day, me I pray for me daily pray. And when it rains, me I save every day for me rainy days. Liquor star, man a liquor star. Liquor star, man a liquor star, war. But Jack guide me, Jack guide me, Jack guide me. May Jack guide me, Jack guide me, Jack guide me. But Jack guide me, Jack guide me, Jack guide me. May Jack guide me, Jack
Guide Me by Fire, as we all sing on the screen. Fire, that's a nice vibe, nice flow, quality video, the background, everything. We are doing more.
Listen,
We are doing much.
by the grace of God.
And I'm hoping to see much more fire than this.
Hopefully.
Sure. So we go again with my questions. This goes this way. This question is very confidential. I say, do you have any? I think you let me jump with this because you've already done with that. That was the music we just played. So this is about your educational background and how it has influenced your music career.
Well, I studied economics and statistics in school.
Wow.
So that helped me, just know a little bit about the business side of music.
Okay.
But basically, based on the way I dressed in school, that has actually affected the way it used to be like a corporate private university.
To get you right, I try and tell you, you see, most upcoming artists are known to be school dropouts.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I couldn't drop out.
so you are not a school dropout. So meaning you are a graduate
Full-time,
in
right?
music.
Economics and stats, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure. So you are not a school dropout.
Yeah.
Because to my observation, most footballers, artists are known to be school dropouts.
Everybody has their own different paths. Like,
Paths, wow.
maybe
Wow.
your path is to drop out and make it.
So your educational background is not affecting you or giving you any trouble in your music career as we speak now.
It has helped a lot. Like, most of the friends I made from school are still my friends.
Wow. That's great. Fire, that's great. Okay. I think my last two questions. What is your faith or spiritual practice? And how does it impact your music?
Well, my faith and spiritual practice is I love God.
Wow.
I love God.
Wow.
And I love love. So yeah, that's it for me. And you can tell from the music that even though I try to I don't even try. Maybe 70% of my songs, you see me just somehow giving praises to God.
Wow.
Somehow it has to go back to God.
Right.
So you can tell that's it. I believe there's an higher power and I expect it.
So in this case, you are trying to tell me that you are kind of a church vibe guy, street church vibe, or
Yeah, I grew up in the church, but I won't say I'm a church guy. I would say I'm a God guy.
Okay. Or let me say 50-50.
Put everything together.
So viewers, Fire says he's not a church boy, though he was born or bred from a church family, or let me say Christian family.
Sure.
Yeah. But he's not all that a church boy because, when it comes to music directs you in so many ways. You travel, you go places, some kind of dresses your parents wouldn't like you to wear. That's what the music will ask you to wear. These are some of the challenges, you know. So you being a church person, at the end you divert. Yeah,
Yeah,
divert.
it's another discussion for another day, but cool.
I sure? Because what I'm saying, I've seen most people and on their normal lifestyle, they are calm and cool, but as soon as they enter into music, they become something different.
Well, yeah, I think that's basically when you enter into music, it offers you the opportunity to show your full self, real self. And I don't want to say much about the whole church thing, but growing up, you know, like the church doesn't really give you the chance to like,
Yeah,
like
that,
show
that,
yourself,
that,
show
that,
your real self. That's how it is. So that's why when you start like veering into your passion and everything, it gives you the opportunity. And everybody really smart. You know that pattern is growing up now. So they're like, that you changed, that is changing you. But they don't know you're just evolving. That's how it is.
wow. So, my fellow viewers, as you've all heard, our brother Jafire says that it's not necessarily that you doing music, you have to change yourself because others are doing that, or because it is said that when you do music to get a fame or to get a like or to get, you have to dreadlocks your hair, you know, tattoo your body. Bro, it's not all the artists will get tattoo. Yeah, if like go search Akon up to now, if now we do tattoo, they are fine. But Akon, as I know him, doesn't have a tattoo.
I don't know.
Yeah, most of the artists I know don't have a tattoo. That doesn't mean those that have are not doing music or they are bad. They are. But as Wale says, prove them wrong, which he has on his arm here. Has a meaning, yes. Wale has, that's one of his favorite tattoo. I like. Prove them wrong. He did, yes. He did that because a time ago, they never knew he would come and do it. So he had that inspiration that these people, I'll prove them wrong. So I have to write it here. And it's true. Him writing it, he did this tattoo, I think that was 4 years ago, when he came back from Jamaica. And today he's proving everybody wrong.
Yeah, like to each their own. Do whatever please.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess what our brother Jafire has taught us or has teaching us today is going to be a lesson for really upcoming artists and we, let me say, the beginners in music. We that we've started doing something that we think, yeah, because we've gotten some 2 or 5 listeners listening to our music, we are on top. No, it comes with a lot discipline and a lot work to do as an upcoming artist. And today, for time not being on our side, we'll end here, but we won't just end like that. Because we have a superstar here. Me, I call him a superstar. For me, just seeing this classic video you just promoted out there, you know, Jar Guy. Because this particular title, Jar Guy, is normally meant for superstars artists. Oh, Popcan, David, they have this title songs. Yeah, they have this title songs in the album. Yeah, Jar Guy. Yeah. How many superstars artists have you heard has a song titled Jar Guy? Yeah. But they claim they do dance or they claim they do reggae dance or
well, maybe they've not gotten the vision from God yet.
That is it.
Because you have to know God is protecting you.
Because all what me I know is dancehall and reggae is about Jah.
Definitely it is. It's
Jah.
Spiritual knowledge. That's why I feel yet after how many years.
Wow.
Like
Wow. So dancehall is a spiritual warfare. That's it. Yeah, dancehall is a spiritual warfare.
Yeah, okay.
So Jafire.
Yeah.
Today we'll end the show here. But before we are going to end the show, I would like you to give my viewers, you know, a 5-minute freestyle. Anything you can do.
Okay. That's what it is. She said, me the most value, man, me the most value, man, me the MVP, now me the MVP, now spend a dime for you, no cheddar, girl, empower you, like soda, girl, if them come for you, it's personal, girl, me mirror cuckoo, bye. She said, you run out mind, you don't play that. Girl, you wanna ride to the roots for love. She said, she wanna be mine. Say, she wanna combine to the roots for love. She said, JP, my man, till his man no for. She wanna combine to the roots for love. She said, she wanna be mine to the, hey. She wanna combine to the roots for love. She said, JP, my man, till his man no for. Me say, over you, I got a hold of you, girl, over me, girl, got a hold of me, hold of me. If me and got a hold of you now. The big shout out to LBFT. Yeah, cool.
All right, so that's Jar Fire for you,
After the
bro. You got vibe, you really got vibe. Yeah, I love that. He said, girl, come over, let's go, let's power you.
Oh,
Empower you.
Like so that.
Like, wow. I like that vibe. You know, this guy is full of fire.
Oh, that's
Your name just rhyme with everything about
yeah,
you.
it took years, man. Like I've been doing music for like 10, 11 years before I changed to Jaffa.
Jaffa.
Yeah, like so it was a journey.
That's so great. That's so good. That's so great. So we are going to end here. As I said, we won't end like that. He has ended with a very vibrant freestyle. You've all heard. This shows that this guy really get vibe. You know, dancehall is all about vibe. As you see me, I mean, dancehall is the music I listen to. To be honest to you, apart from gospel, the next thing is dancehall. I don't listen to. I'm being honest with you. Yeah. So that's why I know. I'm able to know that you got vibe because the punchlines you are giving me. See, superstars don't have this punchlines.
Oh,
Are you being upcoming artist?
Oh, God.
Wow. That's so great. So, viewers, we are going to end here today. But I promise you, next week at the same time, here from FBN Studio, we are going to bring you more vibes. I bet you more vibes. Today is just something to just let you know what is going on, that we have Jar Fire here. But next week, same time, same day, same place, and the same location, we are going to vibe more and you are going to be entertained. And I promise you, FBN TV has more for you next week. Bye bye.
let's see.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
FBN TV. Watch, learn, grow. FBN TV. Watch, learn, grow.